So I've really focused on the work we do being really quality, and they've handled the challenges that I've given them extremely well. The group behind me, it is such an honor to work with them. There are so many talented kids in this choir. As a matter of fact, this year, actually last year as well, but this year, at the Honors Chorus auditions and festival, students had the option to audition for the Honors Chorus, the District 1 Honors Chorus, and they had to prepare a piece and sing it. And there were some other audition requirements, and they sang in front of judges from other schools or judges from all around. And we had 21 students make it from this choir into the District 1 Honors Choir. Please raise your hand if you made it into Honors Choir. And the other thing that I thought was really cool is we actually had some kids that scored not only the highest score, but we had a couple perfect scores this year, which is unheard of. So incredible amounts of talent with this group, and I'm very proud of them. So quickly, before we go into the next piece and the final piece that we have this evening, I just have to tell you a little bit about it. First of all, I had kind of a hard time choosing music for these guys because they're very different groups. The 7th graders are very different from the 8th graders, but they do have one thing in common, and that is they're pretty silly. Quirky, a little rambunctious sometimes, maybe. Yes, okay. So I found this piece, it actually performed it with a group years ago, and the piece is called Chili Caliente, and it talks about all of these spicy peppers and habaneros and, you know, just the effects that those things can have on you when you taste them. And I thought about that piece and I thought it would be perfect for them. The only problem is that these guys, when I first played it, they absolutely hated it. Absolutely hated the music. And that's very common. Every time I give them new music, they always hate whatever, right? Every time I give you new music, you hate it. Yes, it's true. It's the only time they've ever said, Mrs. Andrade, you're right, we always hate music from us. And now they love it. Okay. So, this piece wasn't really relevant for them unless they had tried some of the hot peppers. So I had this genius idea that before the concert tonight we'd have a little taste test to give them some inspiration for which they could sing about chili peppers. And so I stopped at Hannaford on my way here. And I got the standard jalapeno. And I got the red chili pepper, which matches my nail polish. It's right here. And I got a habanero, and it's yellow. They have a couple different colors, I guess. And I also got some Tabasco, all of which we'll be singing about tonight. And so before I was about to let any of these guys try these things, I was in the back, in my office, minding my own business, cutting up peppers. And I decided I'd try everything myself first, which was my first mistake, because by the time I got to this habanero and the little tiny piece I took out of it here, my mouth was completely melting, my lips were on fire, and I had tears coming down my face. So I decided not to do the taste test with these guys tonight. But I will be sending home a permission slip so that in the next week we can try the habaneros in class, just in case anybody has any issues. Although some of them did try the Tabasco, just so you know. So I would like to sing with the 7th and 8th grade choir, Chili Caliente. Please enjoy. Are Ringing, which is an arrangement of Ding Dong Merrily on High. While the percussion is changing pieces, I just wanted to take a second to recognize our students who auditioned and were accepted to the Southern Maine Middle School Honors Band Festival. They'll be joining students from 7 other schools in the region to combine a band under the direction of a guest conductor. They'll be playing advanced level pieces for their grade level, and the performance is actually right here at the Performing Arts Center on March 2nd. So if you can make that, it's amazing to see. You've heard how awesome these guys are. When you take this age group to the next level, it's even better. So I want to recognize those students. On flute, Kim Do. Receiving a perfect score on clarinet as a 7th grader, Nicole Martin on clarinet. On alto saxophone, Andy Hank. He's playing bassoon tonight. Also on alto saxophone, Maura Riley. On trumpet, Gabby Vagos. Also on trumpet, Ian Douglas. On trombone, Callie Gorham. And on horn, Cassidy Kellogg. This next piece is called Gentle Winds. It's not a Christmas carol by nature, but it does have a really cool effect at the beginning of the wind sound. You'll even hear wind chimes and also outdoor chimes. We hope you enjoy it.
want to say a big thank you to the students who are behind me right now. Thank you guys, because these guys actually sacrifice a lot to be able to do this, to be part of the band, to practice, to come to rehearsals all the time. They're taking time out of their school day. I'm so thankful that what we do is curricular and during the school day, but these students do something extra. And if they're in band and chorus, they do 2 things extra. It wouldn't be the same if we didn't have it that way, and I appreciate all of the hard work that they have put into this concert. So I'm giving you guys myself right now a round of applause. Last piece that we're going to perform is kind of, in a way, when I picked it, I was just thinking of a middle school version of a well-known piece, Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride, you may hear on the radio, is extremely difficult and often performed by advanced ensembles. This is a piece called Bobsled Run, which has that kind of sleigh ride sound to it. You'll hear slapstick, you'll hear woodblock, and it's supposed to be basically taking you on the journey of a sleigh ride, lots of sleigh bells in the background. It's a quite challenging piece. I would say for all the students behind me, it was their most challenging, but very fun to work on. We had a great dress rehearsal today on it, so hope it comes out just as well. We hope you enjoy it. Our last piece, Bobsled Run.